And we're back for technology.
We are.
So, we will limit ourselves to 10 minutes?
Yes, we'll try to be as efficient as possible so we can say a lot of things.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
What are the technologies that excite you the most now?
Yes, that's a great question actually. The trend that is happening here in the
Be it a trend,
yeah,
a concept, or something that exists?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Everything that deals with data is important. The machine learning thing and the AI. I do believe that it's not something that easy. I mean, that a lot of people, that this memes like when it's written in Python, it's machine learning, and then when it's written on PowerPoint, it's probably AI. So, and I hate this. I mean, I don't like to brag about this kind of things until you really know what's in there. So, I like everything that deals with machine learning because I did see like real results of things like that. And fintech is something that I really believe in because the neobanks like N26 and Revolt and everything, they are making real changes in.
For people who don't know what fintech is.
Yeah, sure. So what fintech is the technology in the finance. So it's the impact of it's the use of technology in finance. Usually it's using blockchain, for example, which is a very trendy technology that can be used in outside things of finance. It can be used in a lot of things, which is very interesting. It's a little bit complicated, but it's the future. And when we talk about fintech, it's not only saying about blockchain. It can be used like for neobanks, for everything that deals with money, with investment and everything. And this is a very interesting thing because I am interested in everything that deals with finance and Wall Street and everything like that.
Okay, so and if you talk about technology that is more like widespread, something that people can use.
People use a lot of apps every day. People use a lot of things every day. I mean, optimization of some timing, like some service that they already have and it takes time. For example, it's very interesting. If you're asking like for people who maybe want to start something in technology, I would say that I mean it's a little bit complicated to just name something. I guess with everything that we can find on the web or the app that can be used every day, I think that I don't know if they should be starting with these complicated things, using that and everything.
I don't know. I'm wondering just what is
maybe programming
exciting you.
Oh yeah, fintech
like something that you are using, something that.
Oh yeah, sure. Apple products.
Okay.
I mean the fact that they focus on the experience and everything like that. I mean, it's a very interesting subject and everything that use the UX research and everything. So how you use your product, how it's easy to use your product. And I think that this is very interesting. I mean, like that's something that I really feel. And the use of the apps that are like used regularly and the way they can make you stay there and the way they know what you're doing and what you prefer. And so that's what really excites me when I use technology is that I can be understood and machine or computer and websites and everything are like proposing the best thing that I should watch and which by the way I like.
For me, what I like the most about technology is more about hardware than software. It's great when you have a great hardware with a great software, like for Apple products.
Yeah.
But these days, Apple, I'm starting to have problems with Apple.
Yeah, it's true.
I wasn't always an Apple fanboy. Like I started by building my computers, which. Nigeria, we didn't have Apple products. So I was building PCs and smartphone didn't exist at the time, so it was like dumb phone.
Sure.
And then I discovered PDAs, which were not great.
Sure.
And then I jumped directly to Apple. My first smartphone was an iPhone. It was the iPhone 4.
4, cool.
And my first computer, like laptop from Apple, was a MacBook Pro from 2010. Which is still used by my mother.
Oh.
And my mother is making like videos for her 3 YouTube channels.
She has 3 YouTube channels?
Yes. One channel with more than 4,000 subscribers.
Oh.
And she has some videos with more than 400,000 views. Yeah.
So that's interesting.
My mother is almost 70, so.
Yeah, so she has more...
no excuse.
Yeah, she has more audience than you are.
So, but now, since the iPhone 10, which was like really good compared to what was previously available, it's like the iPhone 10s was like, yeah. The new iPhone is like, yeah, it has a great camera, but
it does.
It's still the same shit.
Sure.
Like I have now the iOS 13, and I almost have everything.
Yeah, true. You do have everything, yeah.
And on Android side, like I have the OnePlus 60. The OnePlus 7 Pro was excellent. I loved it. I didn't use it, but the 70. Did you see it yesterday?
The 70? No.
Yeah, like what? It only has like it's the same screen as the 760,
yeah.
like with the notch, the teardrop. It has like 90 hertz refresh rate, which is excellent.
Yeah, cool.
And it has three cameras at the back in a big circle.
Yeah, I think
it's ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
So what excites me now, I'm going back to the PCs with the Dell, as I showed you earlier. Yeah. And Windows has come a long way. Before, I hated Windows. It was laggy, it was buggy, it was everything bad. But now there are really, really good PCs, like in the laptop landscape. And for me, in Algeria, we don't have access to these.
We don't, yeah.
Yeah, it's not available. It's not like super expensive because dinars are like dropping down.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
And I really would like to see something new from Apple that is really changing, like a new design, a new form factor for the MacBook Pros, a new same thing for the
iPhones. Yeah,
the iPhones. The iPads are really good.
Very good.
The iPad Pro is really excellent.
Perfect. Yeah.
And they have to bring a bad notch on pricing.
Yeah, sure.
Because now they have some products that are stupidly priced.
Exactly, exaggerated prices. Yeah. But I think that Apple now is like using the iterative and incremental thing. Yeah. They are not like really into big changes. They don't use this anymore. I mean, at least for like 3 to 4 years.
They're back to the meme. They are not innovating.
Yeah, Steve Jobs is dead. You know.
Yeah.
Things like
they're innovating a lot in software.
Exactly, which is
great.
Yeah, I totally. Yeah.
But the hardware, seriously, you can do more.
Yeah, they can do more. They can like have better products with a better price, I guess. Because some Chinese companies like Xiaomi and Huawei and everything, they proposing some really good products with like half the price. And people who use Apple are usually people who really love Apple and cannot be using something else. So that's their main clients or main targets.
And there's one thing I really want to get because I never tried it. It's like a voice device.
Yeah.
I want to use a Google Home or an Alexa. It's Alexa in Nigeria.
Yeah.
The HomePod, like me.
It's
a good speaker.
It's a good speaker. That's it.
Yeah.
It's extremely limited. You can't use it without your. You need an iPhone to use it. If you don't have an iPhone, you don't need to use it. And it's very limited. Except the thing that it has a great speaker.
Yeah.
Speaker that can.
There are other great speakers.
Yeah, but it's really not very interesting. You can't even listen on Spotify using your HomePod, which is bad. The Google thing is good. It's really good. You can be using Google HomePod. No, it's called the Google Home. Yeah, true. Mm-hmm. It's not very expensive, like €50 or something. So you can be using this.
So I think I will purchase one.
Yeah.
So I have a message for Tim Cook. Tim Cook, if you see this,
he probably will.
Yeah. So go back to what's his name, Johnny Ive.
Yeah.
And tell him that you are sorry, and use his designs.
Yeah.
Please.
Actually,
you need this.
Johnny Ive started his own company, and now he's still working with Apple.
Yeah, but they don't listen to him. This is why he stopped working with Apple.
Yeah, sure. He's good. He's a great guy.
Really good.
Jobs discovered him like in 1999.
He made some dumb things.
No, like everyone.
Like the Magic Mouse with like you can
behind.
The Apple Pencil with the previous iPad Pro.
Yes.
Johnny, what are you doing?
It's not a great design, you know.
Yeah, but except these exceptions, you're
doing a great job.
Magnificent things.
Yeah. So I love the new iPhones.
I think that close this.
Yes, we very happy to be talking and discussing so many subjects with you, including technology, American politics, other politics.
And I think that my first podcast will be based on this.
Yeah, I mean, his podcast will be better. I mean, we can talk like for an hour or something.
We talk more than an hour.
Yeah, sure. But I don't think that you will post everything. I mean, an hour maybe.
I will like cut some things because it was the.
Sure. For the podcast, I think it's going to be a great idea.
What do you use as a podcast app?
I usually listen on Spotify. I have everything, and the Apple app for podcasts. I think.
Since I use like Android and.
You have one app that can do this.
Yeah, you have Anchor.
Yeah.
Which is also the same app that you will use to upload your podcast
Exactly.
into every platform available.
Exactly. This would be great.
But in my car in general, I'm on Apple Podcast.
Cool. They do have some great content.
Yeah.
Spotify as well. So yeah. Cool.
Okay. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
And
you for
we
hosting me.
continue after this with politics.
Yeah.